What's good, y'all? Welcome to the first installment of Cocktails with Corey, featuring the one and only Flash season. What's up, Dio? What's happening, bro? Sale dropping the biddies. I appreciate you, Sale. Appreciate them biddies, man. For this scene, I have the alerts turned off just to because I'm recording this and it'll be up on YouTube and all the other stuff. So, hence the no music and all the extra stuff and all that. But thank you. I appreciate you. As Flash sits there and guzzle.
Yeah,
So,
I got the water. I ain't got no cocktails for y'all.
You said we cute? Cute. I am
Damn.
fine. I am fine. The fuck? Come on, scene. It's something slight. Shout out Lessimus Prime for creating this scene for us. So, one thing we doing here, right? We
Talking shit.
We talking shit. What's up, Betty? What?
Oh my
Dio,
God.
please. Ooh, boo, get it better. All right. So one thing I'm trying to do to like honor all my guests, right? All my guests, I am creating a drink. I know Duran don't because he's trying to be a bad bitch and drink his water and all that, right? So for all my guests, I'm honoring them by creating some form of an alcoholic drink. You can make it your own crib and honor them, right? So, because everybody should already be following Flash season, right? You should know his affinity for lemonade.
Facts.
So, this concoction we are currently drinking, the drink is called Flash. So, every drink is named after the guest. So, this one is called The Flash. We got lemonade. This particular lemonade I'm using is Nantucket Nectars. We got 2 shots of Honey Jack. If y'all was here,
it's the only thing I drink.
Only thing he drinks is Honey Jack. So if you was here for our New Year's Eve special, a 12-hour stream, when me and Flash got drunk as shit and played Call of Duty,
Bruh.
You would know how bad that went. But that was all because of Honey Jack.
It was Honey Jack too. I should have did that shit because I took a shot every time I got 5 kills.
That was great, bro. That was great. We got to do that again.
Nah, we got to play a game on Trash Chat and then you got to worry about drinking.
All right, we'll play Killing Floor drunk or some shit.
That worked.
All right. And the last ingredient, because you got to have something to spice it up, like Flash, like the zip, the color red, and all the other shit synonymous. So for a little bit of spice, just a little bit, as well as some color to your drink, we got half a shot of Fireball. Because you really don't want to taste the Fireball. You just want enough for the color and like the aroma of it. So where the drink is still primarily lemonade and Honey Jack. So we're gonna start. Flash, get your water. Get your water, Flash.
Okay, I got you.
We starting each episode with a drink.
Damn.
To my dog. Even though you're losing focus, there we go.
Bro, I don't know if the camera don't want me to be finding shit right now, bro.
How it tastes, we about to find out. I just missed it. Oh, that's wonderful.
Yo, what the hell is wrong with him?
That tastes like summer right there. This is a summer drink. This is nothing I would make in the winter time, but this is definitely we outside. We just had the outside playlist. This is a outside drink. So lemonade, 2 shots of Honey Jack, half a shot of Fireball, and you can mix that up whatever you want to use, like Jim Beam or whatever case may be. But for this particular drink, we did that. So first and foremost,
I'm gonna tell y'all like I told Corey. That shit is gonna put you on the toilet. It's gonna be a whole booty explosion of that bitch.
Well,
after you drink this, make sure you got a plunger handy. We need to put a shut the fuck up Sim command up in here too. Yo, you know what's crazy is Sim has been the same person since I met him last year. The same person since I met him last year.
A troll? Yeah. That sounds
He's a
about
super
right.
troll. I appreciate it though. He keep it 100. He keep it 100.
Super duper troll. Speaking of Matt, because over those last year we've gone pretty close. I consider you like a brother. Mm-hmm. A lot of people assume we've been friends for like long as shit.
I can see that.
If from your recollection, how did we first meet?
If I'm not mistaken, we met because I was uploading clips of playing Paladins. So Corey hit me up like, yo, we need to run Paladins one day. All right, so here's the crazy thing about it, right? So I was talking to Betty about this shit. I remember this, and you know this is something because I don't really remember shit based off how my memory is.
Yes, we know
But
your memory is shit.
I was like, yo, these people trying to play, and I don't know if they garbage or not. And Betty was like, just carry. So after that, I think after work, I got off at like 11 o'clock that day.
It was late
We
as
linked
fuck,
up.
bro. Bro, I was in bed, dog. I
We
was in
linked up,
bed.
and from like 11 o'clock to like maybe fucking 1 o'clock in the morning, we did not lose at all. I think it was me, you, Deuce, and Sim,
Yeah,
and
bro.
we didn't lose at all.
We were just beating ass left and right. I think the only game we lost was the very last one, but we were just tired. It was like, fuck
Yeah,
it,
I
we're
was
gonna play
over
this
by then.
last one. We just gonna get into bed, fuck it. But we beat people ass for 2 hours straight. Similar to what y'all see happens whenever we game together now. People get their ass beat for an extended period of time. If it was a child, we would have had CPS called on us because the shit is kind of brutal. But
CPS not stopping that ass whooping. I don't
yeah,
care what nobody say.
CPS ain't gonna stop the ass whooping. Same thing for us. You can do what you want, but you ain't gonna stop the ass whooping.
Nah, that ass
So
whooping coming.
ass whooping is coming. So I'll never forget. Flash was posted clips of Paladins. I hadn't played Paladins in like a year. I was like, yo, this motherfucker plays Paladins. Oh shit. And he's black. Oh shit. All right. Let me hit him up. Because we had already been following each other. I want to say we followed each other for a minute. We just
Yeah,
never had any interaction. I want to
yeah.
say it was something like a what? It was like a black gamer thread. Black gamers from Virginia or some shit like that. And
I
like
think that was it.
we threw our names in the thread and you was like, hey bro, I'm gonna follow you. I was like, all right, cool. And I was like, all right, cool. I followed everybody in the goddamn thread. And somehow, some way, this is the ironic part. You and Betty were two of the people I followed in that thread. Granted, Betty not from Virginia, so I don't know how I followed her out of that thread. But then I was like, all right, cool. We
I
follow
think
each
Betty
other.
probably the one that showed me that thread. It was either Betty or Justin. It was one of the two. It might have been Die Hard actually, but one of them three showed me the thread. And I was
Yeah.
like, all right, I'm just gonna post in this shit.
Yeah. And I was like, all right, cool. So then I saw he streamed on Twitch. This was before I started streaming on Twitch. So I would come pop in the chat. I wouldn't say nothing. I would just sit there and watch. And this back when he was playing Apex for like 5 people.
Yeah, it was the good old
Like,
days, man.
hey, no shade, but you know, we all started from somewhere. Flash was playing Apex for like 5 people, but he was beating ass for us 5 people. But I won't say shit in the chat because I would have him on like the big TV or something like that, or like I'll be watching from my phone, and I don't like typing from my phone. That shit gets annoying. Like I want to be comfortable when I'm chatting.
I can see
So
that.
so then I honestly never said nothing to him until after we played Paladins. I started coming to his streams because it worked out because he was streaming in the mornings. So I was like, all right, cool. I'll come slide through, slide through, slide through. And then one day, I don't know what game it was or what the fuck we was doing. You said, bro, pull up and come play with me. I said, all right, cool, bet. I don't remember what it was, but like I still credit to this day Flash and Justin for giving me the rocket boost on this here platform that we have here. So if you guys enjoy the content here, Flash and Justin are two of the biggest because they threw me some of the biggest lives possible. Flash helped put me out there, and in all honesty, Justin gave me my very first raid. Like I've never been raided before in my life. Justin raided me, and that was the same night I hit affiliate. So like you two gentlemen, I owe y'all so much. Granted, it may seem small, but like you for help breaking the shell, and Justin for being just like a cool, dope individual, and like putting me out there to like other people also.
The thing about it is, and I tell people this shit all the time because people don't really understand this about Justin. Justin doesn't like being the forefront of everything, but behind the scenes, Justin does a lot. So before you started streaming, Justin hit me. I was like, yo, Corey is talking about streaming. Let's pop up in his stream to get him affiliate. And this was, I feel like I can go back and find those messages, but Justin put that shit out there for a minute. It was out there for a while. So I wouldn't necessarily, because I didn't know you streamed. This is before, I think you and him had a conversation about this.
Yeah.
And he had told me, he had messaged me. This is one of the nights that Justin was up, because Justin don't really stay up past like 8 o'clock. And he had DM'd me that, and I was like, all right, let's go ahead and do it. So I mean, it was kind of history from there. I mean, I'm all you know me. I'm big on people who I believe in. So if I don't believe in you, it's something else. But no, it's history from there.
Actual
And then we're just
factions.
gonna keep getting bigger, keep getting stronger.
You know the
And we're
vibes,
gonna
bro.
make this motherfucking money.
Get this motherfucking money. We're gonna ask niggas for your moms at, nigga.
Definitely where your mom's
Where
at.
your moms at, nigga? That's what we want to know. Cause you know why?
That's on
Cause the
them.
moms spend the money. They the ones that got kids, the Robux. They give them
Man, I
the
don't
V
even wanna
bucks.
talk about fucking Roblox.
So we trying to find the moms because they spend the money. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to talk about Roblox at all.
Oh, your son been hitting you over the head?
He ain't hit me. I told you I whipped his ass. He got me that first time. He hustled the shit out of me.
Oh, okay,
He
fair
got
enough.
me.
Hey, you get hustled from time to time, bro.
I ain't supposed to be hustled by my damn son.
Yeah, my little brother hustled the shit out of me. He was like, I ain't really getting out for my birthday. You know, I just wanted.
I did that same shit.
He was like,
brother, bro.
he was like, man, if you can buy me Call of Duty, I appreciate it. So all right, cool. I'll slide over by this nigga Call of Duty, bro. He got 2K. He got the new Miles Morales. I'm like, bro, what the fuck you get all these games? Oh, well, they got them for me for my birthday. You called me, said you ain't getting nothing, bro. What you talking about?
I mean, we gotta whip his ass in Call of Duty. It's only right.
He ain't gonna, bro. He joined our lobby one game. He went okay. He went positive in our lobbies, and he's only what 12. I want to say 12 or 13. So he'll be cold when he get older. But he like playing 2K. He want to shoot jump shots, and he make highlight videos of him dribbling for 20 seconds and then finally going to go dunk the ball. Like he one of them. Yeah. So yeah, he's one of those. But a question.
Finesse season.
Super finesse. But the question I get asked, which is like OD or crazy a lot about you, right? Is how the fuck did you get so goddamn good at shooting people in video games? We gotta add that quotation mark. In video games. How the fuck did you get that goddamn good? Because I thought I was pretty nice. I thought I was kind of cold. I was used to being in like, top 2 of the leaderboards and shit like that. I played Call of Duty with Flash. I want to say our first time ever playing Call of Duty. Literally, I was second place on the leaderboard for 12 straight matches. I could not get first place. I'm going crazy. 60 and 10s, 52s and 12s. I look at the leaderboard, this mother 85 and 9, fucking 97 and 17s. I'm like, bro, I am whipping their ass. How is he whipping their ass better than me? I'm upset. Flash, how did you get so good, bro?
I'm gonna be honest with you. My older brother Donnell and Logan whipped my ass for a long time in Call of Duty. They whipped my ass for a long time. So when people be like, "Oh, Logan is actually good," I didn't expect him to be good. So I met Logan through my brother Donnell. I don't remember if it was World at War or if it was like Modern Warfare 2. Either way, they was on the same level as far as like killing and shit like that.
Yeah.
And me at that point, me and my little brother was actually into 2K. It was into 2K. I was into Madden. Believe it or not, I lived like next door to the Madden player in Madden 2011, who was ranked like second in the country.
Okay.
So, was playing Call of Duty. I met Logan. Logan completely whooped my ass one day, and then my brother the next day completely whooped my ass. So Black Ops 2 comes around. Logan goes to college.
Ooh.
I believe it was college. I know he went to college. He went to school or something like that. He stopped really playing it.
Time out. You say he went to college or went to the Super Bowl. Those are two different journeys that you
I said,
take.
oh, so I went to school or something.
Oh,
like
okay.
that.
I thought you said Super Bowl. I said, bro, like, which one is it? He went to the Super Bowl or this man go to college?
He probably went to both. I don't know what Logan.
Probably. Yeah, he big money.
Logan got a lot of shit up his sleeve. He is big money. Too.
Logan is big
talk about
money.
that later. So he did all this. He stopped playing for real. So it was to the point in Black Ops 2 that if we was getting our ass with me and my brother, we would call Logan to get online to come and whip whoever ass it was. And then when he stopped playing, I gradually got better than them because it was to the point I was being seen by YouTubers. So this was before like Justin TV or before I even knew about Justin TV or anything like that.
God damn,
and it was
throwback.
mostly
Justin TV.
Right.
God damn.
Right. So it was mostly people just like uploading troll videos to YouTube and shit like that. And I got seen by a group that was on YouTube. They were telling me I need a bigger audience. I need to do this. I need to do this. So eventually at that point in time, I just started giving myself handicaps in order to get better and putting myself in situations, which I be trying to tell people playing Call of Duty. So towards the end of Black Ops 2, my brother couldn't fuck with me at all at that point. So he just said, fuck it. I'm not going to go for kills. I'm just going to go to win the game. Logan couldn't fuck with me at all at that point. So then every preceding Call of Duty, they didn't play as much, but I continued to play and I got better. Until Black Ops 4, when I started playing competitively with PRS Gaming. So I'm
Uh,
not even going to get into the whole spiel of what happened with PRS Gaming, but they're a semi-pro Call of Duty league or Call of Duty team. We had won like 3 tournaments. This is when I started becoming like a SMG player, and I was doing all the SMG work. Um, then after that, I quit them, and then I went to Team Prolific, and I did a tournament with them in Modern Warfare. I didn't really like that, so I stopped. But I've played at that point. I felt like at a super competitive level to where I can actually make money off Call of Duty, and I just honed in my craft to the point where I think last year, not playing in any major tournaments, I had like $7,000 in winnings in tournaments.
See, and that's the crazy part, right? Because when it
But
comes to gaming, a lot of people are great pub stumpers or great online players and stuff like that. But you, someone who went from getting your ass whooped by your neighbors and your older brother to getting good enough to becoming a pub stomper online, famous enough to get recognized by pro teams, to then joining pro teams and playing that, right? So were you ever in that point of like, yo, I want to like play competitively, or it was just like, well, it's an opportunity. I was gonna play the game anyway, and might as well get paid for it.
more of both. I think I told y'all the story of how I fell in love with gaming, but I feel like if I'm going to be playing the game so much, I might as well just make money off of it
Yeah, yeah, fair
until
enough.
I realized that I have to pay taxes on
And if Tyson said, you like, hey, bro, hold on.
it. Yeah, if it were no taxes, I would continue to play. But I mean, that's why even now when people be like, I'm this good, and I'm like, yo, we can 1v1, but I ain't putting up no less than $50. And if you ain't trying to do $50 or more, it's no point in me playing because
Yeah,
I play with the best people. I
yeah.
play with people who like the dude Fire who was on my team in PRS Gaming a couple years ago. He played in a professional Call of Duty team this year. So it is what it is, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I just I like dominating, and I stopped really doing competitive because I lose love for the game, and I really love Call of Duty because it opened up a lot of relationships for me. But I don't want to lose that love to the point I stop playing.
So I mean, we know Call of Duty is your bread and butter. Like that is the shit. We've seen you smack niggas in Apex. Yesterday, you smack niggas in League of Legends. So like, you're multifaceted games, right? So like, were you always shooters, or were you ever like a dude, bro, playing Madden and 2K, or like, did you ever do like solo player games or like any shit like that? So like, we know Flash the shooter, but we don't know Flash the gamer.
I think the last multiplayer game that I really, really loved, and this is going to kind of tell my age, was Resident Evil 2 on Nintendo 64. First of all, I had no business playing that shit as young as I was. But that's actually the game that I really, really loved. And I just, that might be the last one that I fully completed. I can't complete a single player game anymore. I don't know what it is. I get bored with them too fast. And I just feel like, oh, I can just go shoot some people and make people day bad. So,
You know, and pub stomping is a great feeling because it's just like I get the BR craze, right? And when you sit there and you say, all right, you dropping with 20, 30, 100, however many people, right? And you finish, you're on
right,
top. It's a great fucking feeling. But it's
right.
something about repeatedly whipping somebody ass for 5 to 10 minutes in a match. Like, that's a different level of feeling right there. Like, I want to do that. Like, I want to sit there and be like, yo, I don't want to kill you once. I want to whip your ass on the left side of the map. And then I'm going to come mid lane and whip your ass. And then I'm going to come right lane and whip your ass. And then I'm going to spawn camp you and whip your ass in your spawn. Then I'm gonna flip the spawns and redo that shit again when that shit switch at 100 points. So like that's a different level of love right there. So like you have like this strong compete. You love to compete. No matter what you're doing, you are competing. So like, did you play
Right.
sports? Did you like do karate or some other shit? Because it couldn't just came from gaming. Because that ain't just come from gaming, bro. You had to do some type of other shit to where your love of whipping other people's asses. Because that's what it boils down to. You love to whip ass.
I mean, not it's. I played basketball a little bit, but it's nothing to really like. It's nothing to be like, all right, so I'm just gonna do this. And I was never really that good at basketball. I mean, I can hold my weight as a point guard, but I was never really that good. But my older brother was a super big gamer. So what got me in being super competitive was Marvel versus Capcom 2.
Ooh,
It
fuck
was,
the Knicks.
it was Marvel
Fuck the
versus
Knicks.
Capcom 2. So my brother used to whip my brother and my goddad used to whip my ass in that shit. And I just got tired of them talking shit. So I just ran with people who I know I can spam the assist with, which is either Ryu or Cable, and someone who can get in your ass, which is Gal and Spider-Man. I remember it like it was yesterday. I always had Gal and Spider-Man, but I alternated Ryu and Cable. So that was the game that actually got me into competitive shit. But
Okay. All right. Have you ever seen? I'm sure you've seen high level competitive Marvel 2.
fuck yes, I even ran into them god tier players.
Like I'm
Fuck
talking
yes.
about real disgust. I'm talking about the feel. I'm talking about shit so goddamn disgusting. You got to go take a shower when you done playing because you don't even feel right on what they just did to you or what you just did to somebody else.
Man, look, I've been in the middle of being like, it's almost as if it's a spawn trap
It
in
is.
Marvel vs.
It
Capcom 2.
is.
But in that same sense, because I'm very big on you're not going to get better unless you get your ass whooped.
That's
And then
what
eventually you'll figure out what to do.
To an
But I got my
extent.
ass whooped so much in that I stopped playing.
To an extent. To an extent. So like something about you that I've noticed, right? If you pick up a game, if you decide to where you want to play it, you're going to be good at it. And by good, I mean you're going to be above average. You can easily work your way to the top 70 to 99 percentile of any game if you want to. But something about you is you don't explain how you do it because you know why? You shit just makes sense. A person like you is like a gaming genius. The shit makes sense. You see what's happening. You know how to analyze it. You know how to break it down. You know what's coming next. You know how to fucking twirl the shit. Like it makes sense to you. But you can't explain it. And you know how I know you can't explain it? Because I've been asking you for a year to teach me how to shoot people. And you have yet to do this shit. I have been asking Flash for a year. Flash, can you teach me how to shoot people? Can you teach me to get good at shit? And that's his only fucking advice. So I sit there and watch his streams, and this nigga don't hit fire. So he's lying to me for a year, and I'm
No. Technically, I didn't lie. All right, so check me out, right? So you can't really aim down sight playing paladins. Well, at least I can't using talents. So that's in a sense hip firing. When we was playing Road Company heavy, I really don't aim down sight like that. I literally hip fire. So at that point in time, it's just hip fire. But I mean, I would look at a lot. So the thing about me with Call of Duty, it came out with that theater mode that will allow you to actually go back and watch your shit. So
Which
I
is
would
clutch.
go back
Yeah.
and I would look and I would understand what I did wrong and how I can actually do something different. So that was kind of my thing with that. I just literally looked at film for a long fucking time.
Yeah.
You gotta treat this shit like an actual sport.
Yeah.
That's why I got into that whole fucking argument with JCap because he had you know what? That's a whole different story. Never mind.
This man Flash got in an argument with a Call of Duty Pro manager about Stephen Curry.
Bro.
like Flash be telling me the most wildest fucking stories. He like, bro, you ain't gonna believe what happened to me. And I'm like, you're right. I'm not gonna believe it. But because you telling me that it happened to you, I'm gonna fucking believe that it happened, bro. This shit is crazy.
Don't disrespect Stephen Curry. You seen the tweet. I showed you the tweet.
You showed me the tweet.
I'm sitting there talking about some fucking Fred Fleet, whatever the motherfucking name is. Look, don't disrespect Stephen Curry. If that tweet said, this is the first NBA Finals that's not going to have LeBron or Stephen Curry, and you talk about that Toronto player, no, we're going to have a fucking issue. So,
Wait, he brought a Fred VanVleet in the same conversation with Steph.
Yes, that was it. That's what started this entire shit. So, you going to sit there and tell me, he asked me, I didn't even expect them to respond because usually they don't really respond to me unless they personally know me. And I know a lot of people on that Call of Duty side, but I don't know if y'all know who JCap is. JCap is like 3-time Call of Duty world champion when he played and shit like that. So he's a coach now for 100 Thieves team, which is a professional Call of Duty team. Right now, they're sitting 6th in the standings, and they got their ass whooped by a team that's sitting 11th in the standings.
I don't know how many teams is in the game, though.
It's like 12 or 13 teams.
God damn.
So what you're not going to do is sit there and act like you got time to joke around on Twitter when you could be in the lab with your fucking team that you're supposed to be a coach with and coaching them on some different strategies and shit to beat the next team that y'all got going up. So, yes, and he's probably in my mentions right now. I just haven't checked Twitter. But fuck it.
Bruh, Flash is one of the most interesting lives of anybody I've ever met in my entire life. And like the epitome of always got some shit going on. It's him. It's this man right here. This man to wait, it's to the right. Yeah, it's to the right of what y'all see. That man right there. That shit crazy. Also, audience, if anybody has any questions for myself or Flash, please use the highlight message feature so I don't miss it. I just want to make sure you guys' questions get answered too throughout this shit talking session. That's basically all it is. We're just shooting the shit. So
Yeah.
with that, you play COD. So like, what was the COD that made you be like, you know what? I want to play, because we all play a bunch of different games. Like me, you were a COD guy. I'm a Battlefield guy. I played Battlefield 2. I played Bad Company, but like Battlefield 3 for me was the one that was like, you know what? This is my type of shooter. Like this is shit I want to stick with. So like, what was that COD for you though?
In order for me to go competitive, like inside of like actual like challengers leagues and stuff like that, it was Black Ops 4. So it was what was it, 2-3 years ago? Yeah, 2-3 years ago it was Black Ops 4. That's when I first started playing competitively.
Okay. So we got our first question.
No, don't even ask me that. Don't even ask me that.
Okay,
I
we
see
got
that
another
shit.
question. Can you be good at Apex?
Huh?
Can you teach her how to be good at Apex? Flash, do you ever see yourself not
What?
playing video
Look,
games? You guys have all the questions for Flash. I love it. I love it. I love it.
so time out. Who asked that? Let me pull this shit up right quick. All right, Miss Esquire, don't make me pull up these clips where your ass was carrying us in Apex. How am gonna teach you how to be something good at something when you better than me? Ask Slick that question. Slick.
That is very that is. All right, I'm gonna help everybody out so y'all get y'all questions in. I'm gonna reduce the amount of what it costs to highlight your message. All right, it should be updated. Ooh
All right.
wee.
What was the next question?
All right, the next question is Flash. Do you ever see yourself not playing video games?
Absolutely not. So I told this story before back when we were supposed to do like the Mocha Moms thing last year.
Yes.
Um, had it not been for video games, I would more than likely be dead right now. So my mom and my father got me a video game when I was 12. When that happened, because I was so into the game that I was playing, I stayed in the house. But my two friends that went out to the place we were supposed to go to that night actually got shot. So it's a good chance I wouldn't be here. So I probably would never stop playing video games.
And like it's important, bro. Like video games kept me out of trouble. Like it's in my fucking Twitch bio. I play video games because it keeps me out of trouble. That's just true. And for you, it saved your life. To be honest, it probably saved mine. To be honest too. And now look at us. Now we're actually fucking gaming and doing shit. When I'm sure I know where you from. You know where I'm from. We could be doing a whole lot of other shit. But instead, we're trying to like do some positive shit and like change the fucking outlook. We're trying to be role models. Never mind, we ain't trying to be role models because fuck them kids. But the next question we got is from Robbie. He wants to know what is the origin of what fur?
Okay, the origin of what fur. This is one of my favorite Quentin Tarantino movies. Inglorious Bastards. So it was a scene where there was in the woods. They caught like the Nazi troops or whatever like that, and Lieutenant Aldo Rain was introducing everyone. And I think it was Hugo Stiglitz. I don't remember verbatim, but he was more or less like he bailed out of y'all army to give y'all what fur, and I've been saying it ever since.
Giving the what fur?
He literally said what fur, which is why I say what fur. I don't say what for. I say what fur.
Giving the what for?
That's where I got it from.
Oh man, like, and it's crazy. Oh, next question is, when is the Flash seasoning dropping?
Oh, who asked that?
Sensei Sale.
Bro, can I give him some points or some shit? You got a point system? Give that man some points.
I got Sale. Don't worry, we got him.
Give that man some points. All right, so honestly, I'm gonna talk to Betty about it because of any venture that I have, I'm not gonna any venture that I have or I decide I'm gonna start doing always talk. It always starts with Betty, and then it trickled down to Corey and Lexi. So between one of them three, we gonna talk and I'll let you know.
Oh, there we go. Oh, and Jazzy added sales points. There we go. I appreciate it. Wait, huh? Jazzy, what did you do? Did you call him Cincy? Not Sensei? You called him Cincy Cell? Your name's Cincy now, bro. But so like we're on this platform Twitch right now. Like this is what we're doing. So like what brought you to Twitch? And then like what made you want to stream? Because that's a different beast. Like being a viewer and then like actually putting yourself out there. And then on top of that, you're a streamer that streams on cam.
Um, it's actually a funny story. So Justin has been trying to get. I've known Justin for a better part of close to a decade, maybe like 7, 8 years. And he's been trying to get me to stream for the longest. So after that, here's how Betty and I actually met.
Okay.
After that,
All right. So
okay,
for the people that don't know, what is you and Betty's relationship? Are you guys
Betty
like
the boo thing.
Betty's
That's
the
the
boo thing?
Sharkeisha.
Okay, she's Sharkeisha. She's the boo thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
the way Betty and I met was through Justin actually. So we was talking about streaming, and Justin tweeted something like he wanted. I keep trying to get him to stream and take it serious and this shit and that because I always lied to me like, yeah, I stream, whatever. So Betty came in and she was like, all right, I'll link you to some people. Literally my first 3 followers was diehard Betty and Justin. So I literally got into it because of Betty and Justin.
Betty and Justin. So to coincide with that, we got like a question from Miss Esquire Deal. We're gonna get right to your question. The question from Miss Esquire was, how long has it been since then, and was it always Flash season your streaming name?
No. So that was December 2018. It was December 2018. My first name was Duran. I thought it was like kind of witty. Justin and Glut joked me about it a lot. So it would spell my name, but people didn't really know what my name was. And then someone at my job actually found my Twitch. So I just changed my shit all together and blocked them.
Not the coworkers finding your privates.
So what happened was, and it's crazy too, because I used to be out somewhere and I'll see someone that like know me from like social media or Twitch, and they're like, "Hey, that's Duran." I'm like, "Oh, come on, like, just spell this shit out, man."
All right.
So that's pretty much what it is. I changed it.
We're gonna get back to that, but Dio has a very important question. So Flash, you are a gentleman that is over the age of 30.
Yes.
He wants to know what's something in your 30s would you tell your teenage self, and would your teenage self would listen to it? Would they listen to it?
I was very self-conscious back in the day. My self-esteem was like super low. So a lot of people don't understand like the whole point of me saying like I'm fine as fuck and I look good and stuff like that. It's not necessarily me bigging up like the way I look, but it's more or less a confidence booster because I never had it growing up.
Actualities, I can definitely relate.
So I will probably tell myself to probably stop being a pussy and just man up with a lot of stuff, but I would definitely tell myself to work on my self-esteem.
Working on self-esteem. Now, do you think young Duran will listen to that though?
Probably not.
Probably not. Man. Probably not. All right. Fair enough. So Miss Esquire wants to know what's the origin or meaning of Flash season? Because I thought that was crazy too, because that was such a different name. You know, a lot of people try to go by like one name. Like you have like the big Shroud, Ninja, Ace. You know, all these big names, one name person. You are Flash, but you ain't just regular Flash. You are Flash season. So what's that?
It's crazy. It's crazy, right? Because I used to go by Reverse Flash.
Okay, Reverse Flash.
I just felt like I
you want to be a villain.
Two shoe guys.
Yeah, you want to be a villain.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, you want to be a villain.
I always told people if I got superpowers, I'm gonna be a villain. So if that shit ever happens, just no one fucking everything up in the world, not just the country.
And I won't call you RV.
But so it was when we were doing that, I would always tweet that I was going live and I would say it's Flash season. So I was like, you know what? I feel like every season is my season. I feel like I'm just going to dedicate myself in order to actually become bigger than I was the previous season. So I can't necessarily say that one time or that one moment is mine, but I just feel like every season is mine. So Flash season.
Fair enough. All right. So every day is Flash Day. Every day is the finest fucking morning show. What am I missing? Every day is Flash season. Every day is the finest fucking morning show. So literally, you know, the morning show lasts all day. It's a 24-hour 7 days a week show. So that shit's on all the fucking time. Like the same Flash y'all see on stream is the same fucking Flash I got to deal with off stream. Like he doesn't change. And that's one thing I appreciate about him is like he's the same person 24/7 all the time, no matter when. I can text Flash at like 8 in the morning. I can text him at like 8 in the night. And he's always the first person to be like, "Hey, do you need something to me before I plan out my day?" And like, granted, I most of the time don't need shit from him, but it's good to know that it's like, yo, he's taking the time out to make sure I'm good and stuff like that. And which leads to the next point because it's just like I haven't known you long, but then like you trusted me to like become part of your vision, which is quote unquote excellent era. Like it started because of Flash. So there was actually a question in chat from King of Hearts 002. How do you plan on expanding Etsy? So with two questions with that, it's like, where'd you come up with the idea for Etsy? And then like, what is your envision and like goals for it?
All right, so at first, the name of the org was gonna be Coke Boys.
This nigga wanted to sell drugs on Twitch. So we was finna be dope dealers.
Yeah. What's crazy about it is because it was at first, I lie to you not, it was me, Glut, Tinoco, Die Hard, and Sydney. This is back when I used to like really, this is back when Sydney and I was like super close. We was gonna go by Coke Boys like I can't remember what it was. Me and Glut would just randomly be in like the PlayStation party or something like that. And this is when Glut used to play like Call of Duty and shit.
Yeah.
And every time he'd get a score streak or he'd do something like what the hell is it? He'd get like one of them high ass kill streaks. He'd yell Coke Boys. And we just kept saying that shit.
Cocaine.
So CB for Coke Boys. Yo. So so that's pretty much what happened. I switched it up. So a lot of people don't know this. Well, actually one person called me out on it. If there's a show on Netflix. It is the cheesiest, trashiest gaming show I've ever seen in my life, but it's a Japanese show. And the person, it's about I guess you can call it like a fighting game. It's a professional league and stuff like that. And the big dogs in the actual show go by Excellent Era. A lot of people don't know that.
I did not know that. I had no idea.
A lot of people don't know that.
Okay, you gotta link me. You gotta link me.
It's called The King's Avatar. That show is trash.
Oh, okay. Sometimes trash can be good though, like McDonald's.
No. When I say it's trash, I mean like
it's terrible.
How you do a WASD to move. These niggas are really like hitting the buttons. Like you can ask Betty, like, what the fuck are they doing on the keyboard? Like, so they literally hitting the buttons and like they're moving and shit like that. So, they didn't really call me out about it. Well, it was I Am Jazzy B. She was like, so Duran, this is in one of her streams. She's like, Duran, I gotta ask you something. I said, yeah, what's up? I said, where did Excellent Era come from? Because I watched this show on Netflix. And I was like, yeah, you probably got it from there. You probably got it from there. So, yeah, that's literally where it came from. I just thought it was an extremely dope name. Similar to like the season. I just feel like it's our era. And we're going to put up nothing but excellence.
Ooh-wee. So, I guess, he's talking about expanding. So, I know what I'm doing on my end to expand. We know what we're trying to do as an org to expand. What is Flash idea of expansion? Like, give me like a year. Look out from a year because we've only been Excellent Era for about 6 months now. So give us what we look like after a year, and then give us what we look like in about a couple more years.
All right. So after a year, I know for a fact, outside of the merch, we're gonna have websites. We're gonna have a lot of we either gonna have a lot of big streamers or we're gonna become those big streamers. It's gonna be one of the two. But that's within a year. My goal as far as what I would like to or what I wanted to establish Excellent Era for is because, like I said, the whole competitive gaming part makes me hate video games, but I want it to be inside of competitive gaming in some aspect. So I want to put competitive teams in Call of Duty. I want to put competitive teams in Rogue Company. I want to eventually now, since I fell in love with the game, do it in League of Legends and any other game that we can actually put that shit in. But I want a competitive team. I want people to put their talents out there who love the game, who dedicate different spaces in their lives to these games. And I want them to flourish under my vision.
Fair enough.
So 2-3 years, that's how it's going to be.
So outside of Excellent Era, what is Flash Season's goal for Twitch? Like, what is your goal? Like, why do you stream? Why are you here? Like, what
I'm
going to
get partner and quit.
This nigga here, bro. I
I've been
swear.
telling you that for the longest.
Oh my
I've been
god.
saying that for that shit is never gonna change, bro. That shit is never going to change. I'm going to make partner. I'm going to quit. What I'm
I
going
give him
to
that. He's been consistent with that.
That's pretty much what it's
So
gonna
we
be.
just got to make sure when he hits the numbers, he just never puts the application in. That's all
I'm
we got
not.
to make sure.
I'm not. If they give me, because like last year and sometime this year, like when Black History Month come out, they feel like
Yeah, they got to
they're
hand
not
them
focusing
out.
on like the
Yeah,
Black Twitch streamers and shit like that,
yeah,
and they're just handing out partnerships.
yeah.
No, I'm streaming, and I want y'all to quote this as much as y'all possibly can
Oh
for
god.
sponsorships and endorsements, so I can trickle all that shit down to the people in excellent air, and we can get this motherfucking money.
That's
That's
what's up.
it. I don't care about the fame of shit. I don't want to be the biggest fucking Twitch streamer. I don't want to be up there with Ninja and Shroud and all them. I want that money.
Cashola. Go pay straight cash, man.
I want to be able to put my people on. I mean, it's like that conversation we were having. Like this, that's why I respect Phase Swag so fucking much, because he put his people on. That's
Facts,
what I'm trying to
bro.
do.
You see that fucking house tour?
I seen it.
That shit, bro. I saw that and I was like, I was gonna send it to you, but I was like, you know what? Flash probably already seen this shit.
I
But like,
seen
I'm
it.
sure we had the same idea watching that shit. And I was like, yes, that's goals as fuck right there. And like, cause that question also was asked towards me, so I guess I will answer also. So like, I got into stream. Came to Twitch because of fighting games. I was playing. I was My primary game was Destiny 1 at the time. For those that know me personally, I had a significant emotional event happen around the same time Destiny launched. So that game kind of brought me back to that mind state of what happened. So I was looking for another game to like throw my body into, throw my mind into, to like escape from that. And here comes Mortal Kombat 10. Mortal Kombat X comes out. I'm scrolling through Twitter and I see an ad for We Got Leagues talking about they're holding a Mortal Kombat tournament. And I was like, oh, I used to be okay at fighting games because I was okay at Mortal Kombat 9. I was like, all right, I'll compete. I'll try it out. I'll sign up. It was a free tourney. I didn't win. I think I got second. I got second out of like 50 some people, something like that. I did okay. But like, even the match I lost, I should have won. So like, in that tournament, I was considered to be like the best PlayStation player. And Ninja Deuce won the S-Box tournament or came in like second. And he was considered to be like the best S-Box player. So that's how I got close to Deuce. I actually bought a S-Box. And I bought Mortal Kombat again just to play on S-Box with him. And like we became training partners and we started doing that. So like I came to Twitch because that's where the fighting game tournaments were. So through him, I met Till and Woods. And through Till and Woods, they started teaching me Street Fighter because that's always my favorite fighting game. So they taught me how to play. They taught me like the goals and stuff like that. And I want to say for a year straight. When I say a year straight, I put this on everything. Look, I didn't watch normal TV. I only went outside to go to the gym and go to work. Like, or doing what I was doing back then. You know the vibes.
Yeah,
You know the vibes. But like,
I know the vibes, bro.
if I was in the house, I was watching tournaments or watching old tournament footage, trying to like learn and get better. Like I bought arcades, like I was and I was just like I wanted to get good. I hate being trash. I hate being bad at something. So if I'm bad at something, I'm going to find out how to get good so I'm not bad at it. So I started doing that, and then I'm trying to like, as I'm on Twitch more, I'm like, all right, let me find some of these players that I like and like do them. And a lot of them didn't look like me. And the ones that didn't act like me. Granted, they looked like me. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I can start streaming and give what I thought was a accurate representation of people that can relate to me a little bit more being my same skin color. Because I often felt like a lot of people, even to this day, they're either like quote unquote overly black or they try so hard to not be black and ignore the fact that they're black.
Pretty
Like,
much.
so I'm like, I'm just gonna be fucking me. I'm gonna do what I want to do. And like a bunch of life shit happened. Like I did my actual first stream, I want to say 2017 or 18, some shit like that. And it was just on and off, on and off. I could never be consistent. Had like all these questions and shit like that. And then like some shit happened. I got some free time. We bumped into each other. And from there, it was just like, all right, I found people that look like me. And also, fun fact, before I started following Flash, I was actually following Betty. I would hang out in Betty's streams when she was at her old crib with the old setup. So like that's how long I've been following Betty. And I was like, all right, this is a black woman doing her thing. I can look up to that. I can see that. I respect that. I'm gonna keep watching her because I think she can like be something someday. And then lo and behold, you too. I'm like, oh, look at the motherfucking Coinky Dink. I'm like, all right, cool. Her man's become my man's. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, cool. Look at the Coinky Dink. So like, I have that fucking. I had that connection. I was like, all right, cool. It makes sense. So y'all too. I looked up to y'all, and then even behind the scenes when I first started coming around, Justin would give me a fuck ton of advice and give me a whole bunch of stuff. Justin, Let's See, and Geek. Like those three people on top of you, y'all gave me like so much advice to say, hey, do this, try this, implement this, do this, do all this other stuff. So it's like, all right, cool. So here I am still doing the same thing. And it's just like my ultimate goal is to do what I'm doing now. The goal is just to keep doing it bigger. So like I don't see it ending. It's just gonna be doing it bigger than it already was. Like,
Bigger, bro.
you know, I want to have like the big bread, you know, the big nice crib, all the other shit, all the flash shit, all the ads, the promos, the sponsorships, all the other shit. But I still want to do it while doing
And have a
exactly what
tiger
the
in the
fuck I'm
front.
doing. A mother, no, not a nigga. I want a Jaguar,
Ooh,
a real life
fancy.
Jaguar, bro. Like when you ring the doorbell, I want that motherfucker to roar.
Ooh, you fancy.
You know what I'm saying, bro? But like, yeah, like that's my ultimate goal to do that shit. Like, do what the fuck I've been doing. Yes, and snoo, of course. Yeah, you know.
Everybody got a
Snoo.
snoo. Death
Yeah,
by snoo, bro.
yeah. Snoo is how I want to go out, bro. You know, but
That show will always be legendary for that one episode alone.
factuals. Snoo is one of the greatest quotes ever. But like, yeah, that's my ultimate goal. And speaking of ultimate goals and ultimate abilities, why did you start calling yourself Flash? Like, you wanted to be a superhero? Like, we know like you like the villains and shit, but like, what made you want to go with like a superhero name? Like, you could have been fucking D. You could have been D Ran. You could have been fucking DC or one of your many fucking names that you got. Like, why you pick Flash?
All right, so I never told anyone this story, and I'm probably never gonna show y'all the clip of when they were saying it. There's a couple of things that has to go into this. I don't know if you ever seen the picture. I believe it's Wally West that's holding like both Flash suits, trying to pick out like if you want to be good or evil. So it kind of feels like with a lot of stuff in my life, that's how I be feeling. Also, playing in Black Ops 4, one of the announcers, one of the commentators said he's always getting in and out in the Flash. So that's also where it came from.
There we go.
The crazy thing is, I actually emailed DC to see if, like, just to make sure. Like, this is a piece of advice that Betty gave me when we first started talking. I emailed DC because I ain't trying to get sued for being called like Flash and shit like that. So she was like, man, don't nobody give a fuck about that. One of the people I know go by Static Shock. You good? So yeah, so that's it. Just been that. It just been that, and it's been a lot of times that I wanted to rebrand and stuff like that because I just felt like I've outgrown it. But shit, it's mine now. So
That shit crazy, bro. Cause you gonna be 50-year-old niggas gonna call you Flash. That shit crazy.
yep.
Like that's the crazy part about it. But like, seeing
Or
that you
Flash
got
Gross.
or Flash of Vandross, which we're gonna get to some of the history we'd have made. Because we done made a lot of history just last year. We're gonna get to that part.
We have.
We're gonna get to that part. But a question that was earlier in the chat was, since you are a superhero, what would your ability be?
Oh, okay. So I already know off top. It's either one or two. I either want Magneto's powers or I want to be Omni Man. Either way, I'm fucking shit up on a global scale. See, people always want to fuck shit up in America. No. I want to fuck shit up on a global scale. I want the entire world to be mine. So, yeah.
This nigga said
Either
you want to be
Magneto or
Omni-Man.
Omni-Man.
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Omni-Man. Look. Do you know how... Imagine if Betty and I had a kid and I had superpowers and I just tell him, I just love your mom as a pet. You know how dope that would be? Oh, okay, never mind.
We're
You know I
gonna
love you though, right?
we're gonna edit that out, right? That's not going in the YouTube. Okay, all right. Just making sure. All right. Yeah. Sorry, we had to cut to a commercial and we just had to cut that out. Thank you for the resub, Keith. Love you dearly. Thank you so much.
My bad, bro.
This nigga here, dog. Yeah, we got to pay some bills real quick. Y'all know this streaming shit is not cheap. It is not free. So I appreciate all the subs and biddies that y'all do throw my way because I put it right back into the same shit. But
I don't even know if they heard what Betty said.
I hope they didn't because Lord knows. But speaking of backgrounds, we done gave some classic moments over the last year. People thought I was bullshitting or thought I was just secretly decrypting or being descriptive when I've been tweeting hashtag trendsetters and throwing that on top of all the shit I've been posting.
Oh, absolutely.
Because in all honesty, we've had this conversation, privately, which we can kind of town here. We have been trendsetters a whole fucking lot. I've seen a lot of people. Oh yeah, I was fully expecting Flash to be yoked up by the neck against the wall, and I was gonna cut back and say, "You see what happens when you do dumb shit," but it ain't happen. Yeah, I was full blown hoping Betty was gonna come in the back, put him in a headlock, and and then I can get another Betty soundbite of "He dead, y'all."
Bro, that was a bad situation that day.
I gotta add that to the soundboard, yo. Oh my god,
that was a bad situation that day. That's why I be telling people like, "Yo, I'm about to do the one chip challenge." Like, nah, don't do it. Do them hot noodles or do some other shit. Don't do the one chip challenge, bro. That shit is real. That shit is real. Don't ever do the one chip challenge. The one chip challenge had me on the bathroom floor crying. I was begging. Look, this is how bad it was. I think I told you. So Betty and Sasha, I think they went out to the mailbox or some shit. And I'm in the bathroom like, Betty, please help me. Help me. Betty, where you at? And I wasn't getting no response. And I'm literally on the bathroom floor crying. And then Betty walks in the door like, yo, what's wrong with you? Can you please go get me some ginger ale? Please.
If y'all didn't watch that stream, I have the soundbite. I gotta find it. I just remember.
I deleted the hell out of that shit.
All right, I got the clips. Don't worry, I got the files, bro. It was a certain scene. All you see is Flash chair, and that's it. And you hear a door close, and you just hear Betty in the back. He dead, y'all. It was the funniest shit ever. And I'm like, yo, I've been waiting to add that to the soundboard for a certain purpose, but I'm gonna do it at some point. But that shit was fucking hilarious. But even that was legendary, bro. Us being black content creators, we on this platform that's primarily white. We gotta work twice as hard. Black women gotta work 4 times as hard to stand out and do something. So it's we talk damn near every single day, and we try to figure out different ways of, hey, what can we do different? How can we stand out? How can we quote unquote be trendsetters? You know what I'm saying? And what can we do to give back and support the people that support us and support the people we believe in? Because it's so much of that. And I was so amused when I first started coming to your stream, and I saw you had people from the UK, you had people in Africa, people in Canada, people in Mexico, people all over the world and shit like that, right? So it's when you got all these people looking in on you, you got to be a trendsetter because people come to your streams for a certain reason. People come to your streams to see different stuff. And one thing you haven't stopped doing since I met you is trying different shit, whether it's Dead by Daylight, whether it's League of Legends. God damn it, Hurt.
Go off, Hurt. Go.
I appreciate you, bro.
Off, bro.
I appreciate you, bro. It's it go from, if you got a sub from Hurt, please tell him thank you. Thank you, Hurt. I appreciate you so much, bro. 5 of them things. Yeah, so you got all this shit. So what keeps you constantly reinventing yourself? How do you continue to be a trendsetter?
I feel like I've been kind of stagnant recently. So all right, so we can dial back to a conversation that we had earlier.
Yeah. We get into the real talk now, people. We get into the real talk.
When you said you used to come into the Apex stream and there would only be 5 people there.
Yeah.
So what's crazy is I did a work trip. I want to say like 2 years ago, either a year ago or 2 years ago. Well, it was definitely 2 years ago. I did a work trip in not Panama. Jesus, why is my grandma popping up in Colombia? So in Colombia, the people out there literally have to pay. I believe it's per megabyte or gigabyte or some shit like that.
Yeah.
They don't have like steady like internet stuff like we do out here. So every now and then I hear from them because I'm super cool with them. It's crazy because I met all of them using Google Translate. But every now and then I talk to them and they would give me tips on games that they would like to see me play. So what's crazy is when Justin introduced me to League, they were literally telling me how they had got into League of Legends.
Yeah.
And for one of them out there, because like I want to say about 5 or 10 of them, but one of them like there actually pays to watch me every now and then. So outside of subbing to the channel, he actually paying for a couple of gigs to stream me actually playing.
That's love.
So
That's OD love.
And then on top of that, I talk to a lot of people because I feel like I'm bouncing ideas off Betty. She's gonna like get upset with me or something like that in the near future. But I have good people around me. So whenever I feel like I'm stagnant, I just, like I said, I talk to you or Betty or Diehard or Justin and be like, yo, can you do this or you can do this? Justin's giving me a lot of advice about streaming. That
Justin is amazing with advice.
He all right. Ain't we? He all right.
Nah, he's amazing to me, but he's also extremely supportive. Yeah, he's extremely supportive. Like anytime I go to Justin with a question about anything, it could be just like regular random shit. He go look it up and give me all the research for me, and I'm like, bro, you ain't have to do that. He said, nah, bro, no problem.
He will absolutely do that.
Yeah, but like,
hence how I won that bet with Robbie.
Oh yeah,
absolutely do that. He will give you the tools to look some shit up.
All right, so to fill y'all in on that story about Robbie, we was in VC one day just shooting the shit. Robbie said Flash has never beat him in TFT. Flash said, I have definitely came higher than you. Nope, too late, Robbie. Too late, bro. We here now. This is my stream, my talk show. So Robbie said, you have never beat me. Flash said, I have definitely beaten you in TFT. He said, when? Flash said, the last time we played. Flash said, put 250 on it. Robbie, you put 250 on it. If I have known one thing about anybody that is immediately there to make the very first bet, they know for sure that they're going to win. I don't bet those people. It was 150. All right, it was 150.
It was 250. No, it was 250 at first. He said he wasn't going to do 250.
Okay, all right. So
like,
I was at the original goal was 250. So I didn't know what you paid him. So he was like, "Yo, all right." This man Justin found the screenshots from the exact game and found multiple games where Flash had quote unquote beat Robbie in TFT. Because to beat someone, you just got to place higher than them. And yo, that shit had me crying because they argued for like 2 weeks straight about this. Like that led to a 2-week argument to where they would just at each other. And me and Justin would just be sitting there like, oh my God, like, are they ever going to stop? So we having random side. Mind you, it's 4 people in VC. We hear everybody. Flash and Robbie going back and forth. And me and Justin on the side with a whole different conversation. So it's just like, yo, the topic was all over the place. But like, just little shit like that. But like, respect Robbie. He a man of his word. He owned up. Paid the 150 on site. Like a real one. He ain't back out the bet. You know the vibes. But like,
he definitely made me wait for that shit because I wouldn't say Robbie. he was definitely petty with the shit.
Oh, he made you wait? I thought oh, okay, all right. I know you paid. He probably sent you $1 at a time for like 150 days.
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Nah, he dropped the whole 150 at
okay, all right. I would have been petty and paid you $10 a week or some shit like that.
Cool. Look,
as long as you get the money.
I'm cool with that too. Yeah. I'm cool with that too.
But yeah, bro, like all this is to say, like, we gotta stand out, we gotta be trendsetters. And one thing I've noticed about you is just like, on top of you constantly trying to rebrand and like keep your payment fresh. I said payment. I'm reading the chat. Keep your content fresh. Keep your content. Hey, I'm new at this shit, bro. Please, this is my first one.
Right, but keep y'all payment fresh. Y'all heard it here first.
I always keep the payment fresh. Like, I used to iron my money because I watched Get Rich or Die Trying and 50 Cent iron this money. So anytime I had cash, I would iron that shit, bro. Like, oh, your bill's so crisp. Like, yeah, bro, no dirty money around here. The fuck. But
thanks.
One thing I've noticed about you and the people you surround yourself with is not just you. Y'all are extremely supportive. And by supportive is, this is one thing that I always want to stress to people is there's multiple ways of support, and it's not always financial. It can be a
Hmm.
retweet, it could be a like, it could be stopping in to say hi, it could be dropping a follow, it could be saying, hey, you might like this person's content or whatever the fuck they got to offer. Like literally right before I came here to come home to stream, I was at a buddy that I grew up with. We known each other since fifth grade. He just started opening his own funnel cake business. So every chance I get to go out there to support him, I go take a picture with his food. Don't get me wrong, it's the best fucking funnel cake I ever had. Whether he's my friend or not, it's the best fucking funnel cake on God's green earth. But like,
Oh
I
yeah,
go out
funnel cakes,
there,
bro.
I tweet pictures of the food, send it to my audience or whatever the case may be, because I'm like, yo, I want him to blow up. I don't want nothing for him. I just want to see my dog do good. And y'all are the same exact way. These same exact way. Like you, like I know your work schedule and I know what time I stream. I never expect you to be there, but at least at the bare minimum for a minute, 2, 3 minutes, you pull the fuck up. Same shit with Justin. Justin has stayed up late, way past his bedtime to support me on some shit I was doing, or like came through earlier. Different like people, we've readjusted schedules. You know, we've reshaped finances to help each other in different types of ways. Like the type of support that you get, which has also been bestowed upon me, because like we share a big part of we share a community for the most part. We
Yeah.
all do to an extent. Like it's a bunch of little circles inside of a big circle, and they just happen to
Hmm.
constantly overlap. So eventually you're gonna run into the same exact people, but that's always been dope. So like, how does that make you feel? Because like you're someone like me, like the confidence thing growing up, having that issue, and then seeing what you're trying to do, seeing what you said you wanted to do, you put
Right.
yourself out there to do it, and then you're at the point where you're honestly getting the support that you need to do it, and you're constantly growing. Like I said, when I first I met you, 3 to 5 followers. I mean, 3 to 5 viewers per stream. Now you are at shit, bro. You're breaking 50 almost every stream, whether it's constant or not. The fact that you're breaking that 50,
Um, I'll be honest with you. I never expected to be here. It's a lot of people when I started streaming. So I felt like because I played in the challengers and the semi-pro league of Call of Duty, that a lot of that would transition to Twitch, and it didn't. It didn't transition at all. So it could be the fact that I played Apex a lot when I first started, or even I wasn't even when I first started. I wasn't even an Apex streamer, to be perfectly honest with you. And you can ask Betty this. I was playing Fortnite. I was on Fortnite heavy. So
I definitely would have been in your stream, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I
I would have
was on
tagged you
Fortnite
up, but I
heavy,
would have been
bro.
watching, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. You was playing some goddamn
I
Fortnite.
was on Fort not like me and Tinoco. Like
Oh, true.
you seen how Tinoco plays
Yeah,
Apex.
yeah.
Tinoco was a god at Fortnite. He got out of it, and once he got out of it, I did. Tinoco and I played in a lot of Fortnite tournaments. We played against people from the UK. We played against people from California. We was always on different pings with everyone. Um, but more or less is I never expected to actually get to where I'm at now because the original audience that I wanted didn't transition over for me. So I can say the majority of whatever success that I have come from the people I surround myself with, which is why I've always been so big on me setting myself up to an area where I can put people on. Because I just feel like you're not going to do anything without the people that you're close with, and I'm just not going to be the type of individual that's just going to leave someone behind that I truly believe in. So it I can't say that I didn't put any work in because I absolutely have. I've studied a lot of stuff on Twitch. I talked to a lot of partner streamers and stuff, but it's just to the point where I never really expected to be here, and I really got everyone to thank for that. So to go from 3, 4, and 5 viewers a stream to hitting 50 viewers a stream and averaging like 40 is just like I said, I just never expected to be here, to be honest with you. It's kind of humbling now that I think about it, but I just never expected to be here.
And that's less than a year, bro. Like, think about it. That's less than 1 year. You made that amount of growth, man. We had Real Mama Ego in the chat, and I remember when I first started following her. She just had her 2 year Twitch anniversary stream yesterday, and she had when I first started following her about a year ago. Because actually, yeah, it's a little over a year ago. She was having her 20 to 25, and now she's partner. Like
Yeah.
seeing that growth of people that I'm like, yo, I'm proud to say that I was there to see your growth, whether I had a part in it or not, whether you assume you're a part of it or not. I like seeing other black people win. Like
Right.
I love putting on my fellow black people. I express the black part because that's what I am, and it always starts with looking out for each other. Like everything y'all see in my stream. Hold on, let me double check. Yeah, everything y'all see in my stream comes from somebody black. My starting screen came from me. She's a black woman. My emotes came from Q, who's a black man. My excellent era emote came from Lexi, who is a black woman. Like all of my mods are all black women. Like I support black as much as possible to the extent as I can as possible. Cause like we gotta look out for each other. And a lot of times they say, oh, a lot of people feel like we're outnumbered. Our numbers are greater than what we think. It's just we don't align ourselves enough with that.
True.
Like if we always constantly pull ourselves together and not try to like tear each other apart, have jealousy, envy, greed, all that other fuck and bullshit. I'm gonna tell you what my drill sergeant told me. This man said, hey, Private, there's a lot of money out there to be made. You just got to know how to go out there and get it. The problem is people know the money out there. They just don't know how to go out there and get it. But you go out there and get it because you don't do it alone. So like I came to Twitch solo. Just me. You know,
One bed. Wanna go night night, nigga?
one PlayStation, one fight stick, one monitor.
Oh, to double back on that, don't you? I see you did something that I didn't appreciate.
What I do, bro?
You didn't tell these people that you was in the Evo tournament.
All right, bro. Going to Evo is nothing.
Nah. You can't sit there and try to big up someone and then just leave some big ass shit out like that. So he talking about he did like them little local tournaments. This man went to Evo, and if y'all don't know what Evo is, please Google that shit. That's like the apex of fighting tournaments. Man went to Evo, and he won't know easy out. It ain't like he was out in the first fucking round either.
This nigga here, bro. I swear.
Nah, nope. And was clapping cheeks. See?
If anybody knows anything about fighting game tournaments, unless they're invite only, every other tournament is you just have to sign up, pay your money to go. So
How many people are in Evo?
last time I went for the games I played, it was 5,000 and 2,000.
What place did you? What was your placement? I'm just curious. I know it won 5,002 something, right?
I got top 200.
Time out. Let me turn my mic up. Time out. All right, I'm ready.
I got top 200 in both games.
Top 200 out of how many people?
5,000.
5,000. So y'all see that? Top 200 out of 5,000 people at one of the biggest fucking fighting tournaments ever. That is all. If I had a mic, if I could drop this motherfucker right now, I would drop the shit out of it. That is all.
Like, all right. I have a competitive spirit. I grew up always in team sports. I did karate for 12 years. One day I'll even share with y'all my trophies, medals, and shit like that. Like I was a fucking god in karate. I went to the Junior Olympics. I got first. I whipped everybody's ass. I was so good. I was like 12 fighting grown men because nobody in my age group wanted to fight me.
Grown men. He ain't gonna tell y'all he was in the Kumite.
No, like I'm just my dad was my instructor. So like my dad had me out the womb at fucking 5 months trying to get me to do push-ups and shit, bro. Like that shit was no fucking fun. But I'm not a fighter. I'm not a fighter. I don't like to fight, but I like the art of fighting. So I got older and I wanted to expand. So I played basketball. I ran track and field. I joined the military. Like I've always been in team different sports. But one thing I always hate about team sports is I hated that as hard as I fucking work, as hard as I do something, it still isn't always up to me on if we win or lose. So transition that to fighting games, which I came from a fighting quote unquote background. Fighting games, it's 1v1. It's just you against the other person. And it's not, unless you're playing online, when you're offline in the setting, there's no errors, there's no glitches, there's no bugs, there's no worry about frames or this person. And it's literally you versus him. I tell people all the time, it's a chess match. It is legit a chess match. I have been done playing, and like I have been shaking to the point to where I can't even like move because it's that fucking intense. So it's just like I enjoy that aspect of it. That's it. So it's just like you think about traveling to tournaments, right? I'm chalk it up. Go to Evo, which is the biggest tournament. I'm in Virginia. Evo's in Las Vegas. $500 for a flight. All right, cool. We got 500. You got to pay for at least 4 days to stay there. All right, so about another $700 for the room. You got to pay for food. Boom, boom. All right, you got to pay to enter the tournament. $10, $15. You got to pay for a pass for the tournament to get there all the days. Like you're talking about spending over. You're almost spending about $1,000, and if you don't get top 8, you don't make your money back. So like I grind it. And when I say I grind it hard. You can ask Ninja Deuce, you can ask Excuse Me Woods, you can ask Thelonious Monk. I did nothing but play those games like religiously to the point to where just like I was considered probably like the best in my immediate area. But it was just like it's too much fun. It's a tough spot to be in because Flash, you can relate when you're in competitive mode. There's a dark place you got to go to.
Facts.
There's a like people talk about Kobe and a Mamba mentality. Y'all don't want to deal with the Mamba mentality. That's a very dark place because you have to put yourself into a situation to where just like you can't envision losing. Like winning is the only option. And that's a dark place to be in. And then when you talk about the preparation, the practice and stuff that it takes to go there, to find that balance of being able to have that mind state and flip it over to back to your normal self is very rough. So I was very thankful for. Yes, that's exactly it, Mish. Like when you hear how Heath Ledger went crazy playing the Joker and shit, it's the same thing when you're chasing when you're chasing greatness. Because I didn't go to Evo to want to compete. I didn't go to just say I want to do what I want to fucking win. Like I enter tournaments to fucking win. I don't go to just have. Nowadays, yeah, I don't have that same desire to be as great as I did a few years ago. But like I just want to compete and say that I'm still good enough to hang with the best. I don't necessarily got to win. But yeah, like it's a dark place. It's very dark. Nah, I'm good. I'm good on that. It fucked me up a lot more than what you could assume. And be like, oh, it's just video games. Like it's more than video games. It's competitive. It's your name. It's your reputation. It's it's what you spend all your extra hours when you can be out at bars. I'm talking. I won't go to bars. I won't hanging out. Like I won't even going to go snoo. Like I was fucking grinding hours. Like I had like 3-4 accounts grinding all them shit so that way I don't got to match up with the same people. Like I was going to traveling here, traveling there. Like it's a dark place to be in. It's a very fucking dark place to be in. And I just didn't want to put myself through that no more. And I'm just kind of thankful for COVID. And I'm just glad that the last tournament I went to, because I probably would still be there if it weren't for COVID. I ain't gonna lie, COVID slowed that down because I don't know where to go. But I'm just glad that the last big tournament I went to was actually the Red Bull tournament in Washington D.C. I did okay. I didn't do as well as I wanted to do, but I was
Red Bull tournament.
This nigga here, bro. Yes, that I had to pay to enter, that I had to drive to go to, pay for the hotel room. Did not win, so I didn't get that money back. Like, yeah, like that's just the thing. It's just like, all right. So I took that and I was like, all right, can I find a way to make fighting games entertaining? Can I be fun playing them and still somewhat win without having to like put myself in that dark mind state? That's tough, bro. That's hard.
So far we've heard an Evo tournament and a Red Bull tournament, which are the elite of fighting tournaments in Evo and one of the biggest sponsors in like any type of competitive nature.
This nigga
having a tournament. Two different ones.
That you don't gotta you just sign up. That's it though.
I ain't trying to hear it.
Oh my god, bro.
I ain't trying to hear it.
Back to being trendsetters. This nigga here. We've created a lot of history over the last year. From catchphrases to slogans to funny gaming moments.
Yes.
I'm gonna say mine, but I want you to tell me what are some of the ones that's like stood out to you.
That's a lot to pick from.
I think I got my top 3. I just need you to.
I think the one that stands out to me the most is one that I wasn't even a part of. So I know how all of us joke about being like trash as video games and not being good, and we mostly do it just to big up the other person. But so it's another XE member. Was it Max Slayer?
Yeah, Max.
Yeah. So Maxie was playing Killing Floor.
Oh
I
my
wasn't even there
god.
for this one. Maxie was streaming Killing Floor, and Corey was carrying so fucking much. The people in her stream was asking if this was the Corey Bliss show.
This nigga, yeah, bro.
Bro,
Of all the ones to pick, you picked that one.
That's by far the favorite one, though. That's the favorite one. All right. Since you want to, we'll do something with both of us in there.
All right,
so,
there we go.
Road Company first come out. Corey tells me it was Corey who actually put me on the Road Company. Like, yo, it's this game that just came out. We should probably get it. I feel like we enjoy it. And me, I'm usually stubborn when people actually ask me to play games. For instance, Corey and Road Company.
Hyperskate.
Fucking Hurt with Outriders. Fell in love with that. I usually say no. Just in a League of Legends, I usually say no. So at one point, I had the record for the most knocks in Road Company, which shut up, Frenchie. Which Road Company actually, like, I didn't even know it until they actually told me that I had the record. So I had 60 knocks in the game in Road Company, and this was back when there was only 12 lives per round. Corey and I was playing. It was after work one night, or it was on the weekend. It was 1 to 2, and we literally 2v4 the entire squad and won the game.
Oh yeah, that was godlike. That was godlike.
Literally 2v4 the entire. I mean, we destroyed them. Yeah. The strategy that we had, because for some fucking reason they was always so focused on Corey. I don't know what Corey did to piss them off, but it was always so focused on it. So Corey get one knock, and then I was like, all right, chill. I'm gonna go around the back, and then the what fur happened, and then it was just we 2v4 the whole team.
Like, and it didn't start 2v4. We started with it was 4v4. If y'all seen Road Company,
and they quit.
We had one teammate quit because we got our ass whooped that first round because he was feeding them. The second round, our teammate went AFK, but we won. So the last 2 rounds, we reverse sweep them 3 rounds straight, just me and Flash. And I think I still got the screenshot somewhere, but we whipped their ass. Like, it wasn't even close. Like, they couldn't fucking move. Like, that was one of those things I wish one of us would have recorded the game. Cause like that was a godlike performance. Like, I would say, I don't think we died those last couple of rounds. We just whipped their ass.
We did.
Yeah, I think
last 2 rounds we didn't die.
Last 2 rounds we did not die. We beat them 15-0. The only person that died was our random because he was AFK and they would kill him. But like, that was it.
That was back when I was a cheat code in that game, though. I don't think I'm that good anymore.
I want to say some of my top favorite moments so far: COVID in the whip. If y'all won't dare for COVID in the whip,
COVID in the whip was funny. It wasn't when we brought it up, but
yeah,
for the moment it was funny. COVID in the whip was funny.
Yeah. So I know COVID's no joke, but I'm gonna give y'all a backstory. There was somebody, I'm not gonna put them on blast. Somebody said they were going to a drive-in movie, and you know what happens in the drive-in movie. We was in VC, Flash is streaming, and I'm like, oh, so you trying? Ain't it COVID outside? They was like, yeah, it's COVID outside. I'm like, oh, so you trying to get some COVID in the whip?
And that's when I started singing it.
So then we got COVID in the whip. So that stuck around for a little bit. I want to say my most proudest accomplishment, still to this day, is the charity stream.
Yes.
Which I'm still like, I want to say that charity stream was incredible. It was supposed to be a celebration of like me finishing college, but I wanted to make it bigger than myself. And if y'all know the hassles we went through of trying to find sponsors, trying to find people to like donate the money to like coordinate schedules and all types of other shit, like we didn't really fight, but we struggled for like a month, at least 2 months of trying to put it together because it was sort of last minute. And I just wanted I wanted something to just be bigger than me. I always want something to be bigger than me. So it's like the way it came together, the way it happened, the way it panned out, the amount of money we raised, like for 3 black streamers that are quote unquote growing. Like
Hmm.
I've seen partner streamers struggle to hit that number. I'm just throwing it out
Yeah,
there. Like
yeah.
that was crazy. Our Apex tournament was insane.
That was great. The Apex tournament was great.
Apex
The
tournament was
crazy thing
great.
is about so everyone loved the charity stream. I'm the one who got the butt of all the fucked up stuff in the charity stream because I was doing the pies in the face and the bamboozle or the bean boozle shit. So
Nobody
I
told you
mean,
to do that, bro. Like I
it
had
was
simple goals. I was like, "Hey, bro, we hit these donation goals. I'll just stream longer and longer." Because that was when I had my for sure 4 hours. That's it. That's all you get out of me for streaming. Four
mhm.
hours. That's it. So I'm just extending my time. Flash said, "I'm gonna take a pass to the face. I'm gonna eat these beans." I'm like,
I
"Oh,
think I did what I did hot sauce too.
you did hot sauce shots." Like I was like, "Oh, you want your asshole to be hot?" I'm like, "All right, bro, you got it. That's your word. Like you got it, bro. Like you take that. I'm good."
See, that was in the past, and now you just trying to get people to drink this flash drink that's gonna put them right on the toilet with the
Oh
hot
yeah, you're
asshole.
right. Cause you're gonna get
So
the chip was different. The chip was a sub goal. I remember that.
yeah, yeah, the chill was a sub go.
The chip was a sub goal. Flash was like, oh, that was shit was great. Flash was like, we hit this amount of subs.
It was 140.
We gonna do. I'll do the one chip. Me and
It
Justin
was
said.
140.
Justin said, "Yo, Corey, I'm good for this amount of subs, bro. How much can you put up?" I said, "All right, I'll close to match what you can put up," because he was close to the goal. Me and Justin hit him like on like the last day of the stream. We just flooded his chat with streams. I
It was
was
you,
hurt.
Justin, and Ty.
I was
I
hurting in my
remember it.
pockets a little bit. My pockets was hurting, but I was like, you know what? This content is gonna be so fucking funny. Him eating this goddamn chip. I need this in my life. That was well worth the amount of subs that I paid that day. But that
Yeah, it was.
shit,
Yeah, it's yeah.
I think I want to say what I put up 30, Justin put up 40, and Ty put up what like 20 or some shit like that.
No, actually, I think Ty put up 20 like 2 or 3 times that
Okay,
month. So
yeah.
Ty he was good for like at least 40 or 50 of them. But that last day y'all did that, and then I was like, all right, I'm about to end the stream, and then Ty just threw 20 in there. He said if you mute Betty, I gift you 20 subs right now. I'm like, fuck it, I just mute Betty right now. Like, I get Betty the fuck up out of here. You have no idea.
He
And then
said
he
for
just dropped
20
the 20
subs,
in there.
better you
Yeah,
gotta
he just
go.
dropped 20 in there. So I remember I was talking to Geek about it. I was talking to Geek about it at first. 'Cause I was like, yo, I need you to help me find this chip. So at this point in time, my job was actually giving me gift cards to Amazon every month. So I actually paid, well, I ain't paid nothing, but it was like $80 for that chip. $80 for that chip.
$80, but a lifetime of memories, bro. That's how you gotta think about it.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, the chip was going up on Amazon because everybody was doing it. We were home. Everybody trying to create some form of content. Everybody trying to do stuff and all that other shit. It's like, oh, we home. Yeah, $80 for the bathroom floor. You know what I'm saying? $80 to hug the porcelain. You know the vibes.
Yeah, I was definitely hugging that shit. That and the trash can in there. Me and the trash can became very acquainted that
Oh
day.
man, I think I still got. I called Flash like later that day. I was like, bro, you good? He's no. That shit fucked me up, bro. And he said, I gotta go. He said, I gotta throw up. I'm gonna call you back.
Bro,
I
I
ain't hear
don't think
from
I
him for
was
like
good
2 days,
like,
bro.
I don't think I was good for like 2 days, bro. I don't think I was good for 2 days. But I
Oh
think
shit.
I had ran out of PTO at that time too, so I had to work that day.
That shit was gone. Like I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of some other moments that like the charity stream, the Apex tournament, and COVID and Whip for sure. Because I want to say the COVID and Whip was like the first time that like me personally, so I was a newcomer. I was new. You already had Justin, you had Nakuma, you had all these people you were friends and stuff with, and all that. And I was still relatively new and was like trying to like find my foot and offer like, because I'll never forget. I was hanging out. You asked me to come to VC one day, and I was
Hmm.
just sitting there chilling. We was just shooting the shit, but I wasn't really saying much. And Justin asked me. He said, "Hey Corey, what do you bring to this VC? What do you bring to the community?" And I was so confused. I was like,
Typical
"What?"
Justin question.
I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, what do you like? What do you got to offer? Like, why are you here?" And I was like, "Damn, that's a good fucking question." I don't think I answered him, But like, I honestly didn't have something like that. But like, that small question made me sit and reflect. It was like, yo, what do I got to offer people? Like, what can I do differently? How can I be like a different person, but like the same person? Like, how can you go to like Flash's stream in the morning and be like, oh, this is his homie. He's streaming at night. Why should I go there? Oh my God, Mish. Oh my, I got something
Yo,
in chat.
I seen that shit.
I got something in chat.
I seen that shit. Like, you know what? I would Mish S class.
Thank you.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Yes, S class Mish. But
She
like,
definitely S class.
so like that just made it stand out there. But then like even from there, like even the nickname fucking BMC and even how that came about. Like to this day, you and Justin got people thinking I am rich.
We still got people thinking you got a ninja foodie or some shit like that.
Yes.
That you or a blender that no, is it a blender?
It was a blender.
Is it a
dog.
blender?
So I'm gonna give y'all the
That's
story
like
on how to,
$500.
I'm gonna tell y'all the story on that. So BMC came from Big Money Corey.
Mm-hmm.
We was in VC one day, and we was talking about getting. This is when Flash and Betty just had started getting healthy again. They were eating good, eating clean, working out, and we was talking about juicing and like buying blenders and shakes and shit like that. And I was like, "Yo, it's crazy you mentioned that. My homeboy's trying to put me onto this juicer, and I want to cop it, but that shit $400. But I can't really I can justify it, but I really can't. So this nigga got a $400 juicer. Oh, this nigga got money. I'm like, bro, I don't have a juicer. Like, I thought about buying it, but like, it was a really nice fucking juicer. And so then Justin changed my name in the Discord to $400 blender Poppy.
Yep.
So that was my
That's
name.
what it was. That's exactly what it was. $400 blender Poppy.
$400 blender Poppy, and it stayed there for like I want to say a few months, and then so then you start calling me Big Money Corey on stream. Mm-hmm. I come in and say, "Oh, is that big money?" I'm like, "Bro, I don't have big money. I'm broke, bro." Like, so then that stayed there, and then you changed my name in Discord to fucking Scrooge McDuck.
Which is still Scrooge McDuck because you
Which is
swimming in
still
them coins, bro. You swimming in them coins, but also every time we brought it up, the juicer, we added an extra $100 to it, which is why it's like
yes. The juicer is now $5,000.
We added an extra extra $100 to it every single time.
It went from $400 juicer, $500 juicer,
Yeah.
$1,000 juicer to goddamn like I'm like, all right, bro, y'all got it. You got to learn like sometimes the joke is bigger than you, so you just got to let it slide.
Bro, we still been all right. So check me out. It's a joke that Glut did about me, damn near 5 years ago. So Glut had his sound effects and everything to it. He was like, Duran Dad's the mailman. He come in his life and leave him every day or some shit like that. So
wait, that's not funny. That's sad as shit, bro. God damn.
To this day, I lie to you not. People who was around at that time still feel like my dad isn't in my life and he's the mailman. And I just literally like, yeah, I just seen the other day. He just bought me my bills. We good. We've been running that joke for the longest. My whole thing is if we can't joke, like this is why like a lot of our friends that meet Justin and Glut, they don't come around because they feel like they just can't joke anymore or we just run the joking. No, we got jokes going for like years that we still like bring up and stuff like that. So
because like a lot of people don't understand, it's not the joke themselves that stay funny, it's the story behind the joke that stays funny. Mm-hmm. So it's just like sometimes it's not laughing at the joke, it slides. Like the blender fucking shit, like it's how it happened. Because it was
never going away.
Yeah, it's never going away. So I'm like, all right, I accept it. It is what it is. You know, go with it. Like I remember fucking. What did I call? We was playing Splatoon, and I called you. What did I call you? Oh my god! You said, did I call you two dicks? Oh my god!
A cockatoo.
Yes,
it was a cockatoo.
Yes. We was playing Splatoon, and goddamn. Somebody said Flash is a bird. I was like, yeah, Flash is a bird. And he was like, I ain't no bird. I was like, yeah, whatever, you cockatoo. He said, nigga, did you just call me two dicks? I said, nah, bro. A cockatoo is a bird. He said, nah, nigga, you just called me two dicks. So I literally Googled a picture of a cockatoo and sent it to him. And he was like, nah, nigga, you called me two dicks. I don't appreciate that shit. And I think he muted me for the rest of the stream.
I can see if I can find that clip, man.
Oh man, it gotta be so. It's in the archive somewhere, yo.
Bruh, the Splatoon streams was fun as hell though, especially the ones where you was running around like sounding like Batman.
Oh yeah. We've came up with some alter egos over the last year, bro. We've came up with some alter egos, like from when you was Jamaican for a stream.
No, that was Wakandan. I wasn't Jamaican.
Oh, I thought you was Wakandan for a stream. You was fucking what's that shit? Oh my god. Talking about knickers.
Or hang on to your knickers. I didn't say that. Watson says that. Or whoever is Loba, one of them two.
Yeah, it's like hang on to your knickers. What else? I want to say anytime we played the Switch game, I was speaking a Batman voice. And I think that's where the ASMR came from. That's where it came from. So I changed my name on Switch to Batman. And I was like, yes, I'm Batman. So anytime I kill somebody, I'm like, you got killed by Batman. And I would ask somebody, I'm like, did I make you bleed your own blood? Like, we just been joking around to even the fucking karaoke nights. You singing fucking Vanessa Carlton. That's where Flash of Vandross came from.
Bro, who was that singing Halo with me? I can't remember.
Frenchie.
It was Frenchie. It was Frenchie. Singing Halo.
Yeah.
Man, that was a good times, man.
Like, we were trying to create a bunch of stuff to where it's giving some of the nicknames to even fucking to Geek. You call her Cardi now after she barred Justin up for fucking rapping Hamilton.
Yeah, she get mad when I don't call her Cardi.
I was like,
if I call her Geek is something else.
I was like, Kalia, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. I just called her Powerbomb Chronicles. But like now she's Powerbomb. She's gonna always be Powerbomb. That shit ain't going nowhere.
That shit is
always gonna be Powerbomb. Jazzy's always gonna be Frenchie or French. Like we just try to do different shit and like be different. So like, yeah, that shit just been dope as fuck. But like, I guess I could say this here. Like, does anybody else have any questions for Flash? If so, please use the highlight message while we are there. I'm gonna take a small break. Give me like 1 minute. I'm gonna use the bathroom, and we're gonna come out and close this out, and we're gonna read these last questions. I'm trying to get like you. This nigga did a hat change. Who the fuck he think he is? Who the fuck does he think he is? This nigga did a hat change.
Out here, bro.
All right, so we got a couple questions.
You know the vibe.
This one from Mish. What advice do you give for people starting out with gaming and Twitch?
Shit. I would definitely say, as far as on Twitch, speaking of someone of experience who wanted to give up himself, just don't give up on it. Have you a good base, or, I mean, the people you're around now is definitely a good base. The people who you can bounce ideas on, and you can ask a whole bunch of questions with and everything. But I would definitely just say, regardless of how it becomes, just don't give up if it's something that you really want to do.
My advice would be foster honest and real relationships. By that I mean, don't try to get close to somebody because of what they got. Try to get close to somebody because of you can relate to them. You're more likely to learn from somebody you respect versus somebody you feel like you're just trying to get what they got. So like,
absolutely,
I learned a lot from Flash. I learned a lot from everybody. Hearing everybody in this chat, I learned something. Whether you're quote unquote smaller or quote unquote bigger, I learn from everybody, and I take from everybody, and I try to implement. I ask y'all feedback on a lot of stuff. Like, y'all may not even realize it. All the shit y'all see me do on stream come directly from y'all. I just take what y'all recommend and suggest, and I try to do it and execute it. I'm a thinker. So like, even Flash knows, even when it comes to excellent error stuff, Flash will be like, oh, I'm like, I already did it. He like, oh
Yep.
yeah, we need to go do. I'm like, no, I already took care of that. It's already in the
Yep.
works. He be like, wait, what? I was like, yeah, bro. Like, I'm a planner, I'm a thinker, I'm an executor. So like, that's what I do. Like, you come up with a mission and say, hey, we need to do this. I'm gonna figure out how the fuck we gonna get it done and what's the most cost efficient way. And he was talking about the website. Flash was like, "Oh, we need a website." I said, "Oh, it's already done, bro." He's like, "Wait, the website done?" I said, "Yeah." I sent him a link to the website. I said, "Yeah, do this, do it, check out." He's like, "Oh, okay." He's like, "When can it launch?" I said, "We can launch right now if we wanted it to, but we still got some shit we're working on, some other stuff before the actual Esland Era website is up." But Esland Era website is like, it's there, it's there. That's my advice: foster honest, real relationships from people you want to learn from and grow from. Dio, what is something you would recommend to someone to try out that they may never have ever had?
Damn, that's a good question.
Is that I guess I'll say is that regards to Twitch?
Yeah, what I
The
need to
blanket
be
been
more
there. I haven't
specific.
moved it. That shit ain't made up though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Like, is it dealing with just
He
Twitch
says anything.
specific
He says
or
anything.
um something?
Foods, drinks, activity. Okay.
Oh, okay. I'm with you now. I would definitely recommend skydiving. I've done skydiving before, and I've done indoor skydiving, and the experience of skydiving out from an actual plane is very scary, but the reward that you feel once you've completed something is very beneficial. So yeah, definitely skydiving.
Ooh.
Food, tacos, definitely, especially Bang Bang shrimp tacos.
Okay. All right.
Um, I don't know, you got to be more specific for anything else. But it's a lot of stuff I can actually tell you to try out.
I guess to keep it somewhat Twitch gaming related, I would
Mhm.
say if you are into any type of game competitive wise, or if you watch competitive gamers, go to a tournament. Don't go to compete. Go as a spectator, and just feel the environment.
Completely agree with that because the environment is so much different.
Yeah. If you like
It's
sports,
so different.
if you like
It's so different.
sports, if you like basketball, football, anything, or if you go to the racetrack, or you like track and
Hmm.
field, or you like anything competitive, go to a gaming tournament. Like
Hmm.
I swear, especially when they have the nice ones where you're sitting in like an arena and the nice plush seats and all that shit. Like go to one and just like sit there, soak it in, and just it's a really good time. You would think like, oh, I can just watch this from the crib. It's a completely different feeling. Like
Yep,
go watch one.
absolutely.
Like I enjoy watching fighting games just as much, probably more than if I'm playing myself to an extent. Like I sit and watch every fighting game tournament whether I like the game or not. But like yeah, just go watch. Not necessarily
Also,
depending on how big the arena is, Dio. Because when I was at Evo, I was cold as shit, bro.
and I can also say from experience from the tournaments that I've been to, if you go to a tournament and you smell BO, that's gonna be one of the most lit fucking tournaments that you ever been at. And here's why I say this. If you smell BO and it's more than likely coming from one of the players, they have done nothing but sat and fucking practiced over and over and over. They gonna put on a show. I promise you. I played against one team and someone smelled like straight ass. And it was maybe the best series I've ever been a part of in my life. Ever.
Yeah,
So yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. The
Like
tournament experience is definitely dope.
he has a point there because like I don't like Smash, but I'm sure y'all have heard about the Smash community. And when I tell you watching the Smash shit live, that shit was godlike.
Hmm.
Like that shit was godlike. So it's like that shit is just different. There's a lot of people, a lot of big name competitors and all types of shit. I've met them in person, shook hands with them, played against them and shit, especially in the fighting game realm. These motherfuckers do not take hygiene seriously,
They don't.
but they are godlike. But you
They
would
absolutely
not
don't.
know until you get close to them. So yeah, like I go and take like a fuck ton of deodorant. I wash my ass like
Hmm.
4 times a day at tournaments. Like
Hmm.
I wake up. So like for most fighting game tournaments, it should start at like 8 a.m. I wake up, play my 8 a.m. pools, By the time lunch comes, depending what time my next pool is, I would leave, go shower, come back in another fit, and then like once I'm done playing for the day, I would go shower and come back and just watch as a spectator. Hit the town, then come back and shower again. Like I always wash my ass, no matter what.
See, stuff like that though keeps you cool and calm. Like it keeps your head there because you do your pool play, and then you go and you have that time to yourself to really sit there and think, all right, what could I have done better here, or what could I have done better there, and you get to digest everything that actually happened. You take a shower, or you wash, and you just come back with a different mindset of thinking of how you can do other stuff.
I'm
So
gonna be
it's
honest with you. My best performance at Evo when I got top 200 and all that shit, bro. I was so drunk and so fucking high.
top 200.
I was I was so high, bro. So it's in Vegas. If y'all know anything about Vegas, you know this is before it became a little bit more acceptable around the United States. Like me and Deuce indulged ourselves in some quality products. And bro, I woke up and I was like, yo, I'm about to get my ass smacked today. Nope, didn't even. Didn't even. I lost to Luffy. Luffy is the 2016 Evo champion. I lost to him last game, last round. And I lost because I fucked up my combo. Like I missed the inputs. Like I fucked up. But like
Yeah, hit it right.
after I played him, I was like, I'm high as a kite. I had him sweating. I didn't have any nerves because I was high. I was too high to know what the fuck I was doing. But like was in nerves. He was sweating, handshaking. He was like, "Yo, you are really good. Like, thank you for the game." And like that right there, I was like, you know what? I belong here. Because after competing, sometimes if you don't have good results, because I've had tournaments where I went 0-2. I've been 0-2. I got knocked the fuck out early. And, you know, but like to have a Evo world champion shake my hand and say, hey, good luck. He was my first loss. He was like, good luck rest of the way. Like, you are really good. And like that right there, man, was like, all right, you know what? I belong here. I belong here. I'm supposed to be here. So like that right there, like that
That's
shit
all
was
it takes,
dope.
to be honest.
Yeah, that's all it really takes. That's all it really takes. Like it. I want the chat to know how important y'all are to us. Like a lot of streamers say it, but I don't know how often they say it or whatever the case may be. But like, if it wasn't for the chat, if it wasn't for y'all support, and I'm not talking about like the subs or like the bits and all that stuff. I'm just talking about the legit action of y'all being here while we're doing what we choose to do. It's
Mhm.
very important to us, and y'all motivate us. Someone hit the woods command and shoot him in the knee like 3 times, please. Y'all keep us going. There's been plenty of days where I'm just like, yo, I don't feel like streaming. I feel like gaming, but I don't know if I can like put on the Corey Bliss that y'all see on cam. But like I turn it on anyway, and like y'all show up and make it all the worthwhile. Yesterday was a prime example. Like I was low key dreading. You can ask Herc. Me and Herc was in VC, and I was like, "Yo, Herc, I am kind of dreading doing this like bad game stream." He was like, "Why?" I was like, "Bro, like I don't know how this shit's going to go." So I legit asked him. I was like, "Bro, do you mind being my co-host tonight for this shit so I can have an extra like, you know, extra voice because I don't know how this is going to go." He said, "Yeah, bro, sure." And he kicked it with me whole stream as we went through everything, and this shit was great. I had fun. That was probably one of my most fun streams in a while, and like just that right there, that type of support, like that shit means everything. There's been plenty of times I had nothing to do for a squad Sunday. I called Flash. Can you like, bro? Can you play COD? Like, can you just do something, bro? There's been times Flash hit me in the morning, bro. I don't feel like streaming. Can you like you in the office, bro? You come play. I'm like,
Bro,
all right, bro. I come
that shit
play.
happens. It happens a lot often than he's putting on.
It happens a lot, yeah.
A
Like
lot often.
it's dope we have each other to like help push because it's just like I see Flash stream in the morning after he told me I'm not going to stream. So then I'm like, fuck, I gotta stream because I can't let him show me up, and then I not like do my part because it's like you in that weird space, but it's just like on top of having him like y'all the chat, y'all fucking amazing, yo. Like I love what is here, and like being a somewhat master of ceremony, quote unquote, having to like quote unquote control the chat and stuff like that. I don't got to do
Okay.
that because y'all do it. You got to
Okay.
control like the audience for the most part. You got to control when trolls come in. You got to control when people come in and be disrespectful to your friends, your peers, or whatever the case may be. You got to do that shit. Like it's important. It's super
Yep.
important. But it's just like y'all, like we're fortunate. We share fucking geek, a fucking sniper of all snipers.
Bro.
We got Jazzy. Jazzy's a shotgunner. She gonna come and shoot shit.
I don't even question Geek anymore. I was just like, okay, he did something. She did something. I don't even whatever it happens, it happens.
But yeah, like the chat, y'all make this worth it. Y'all, no matter I tell you, if it's one person here or 100 people here, when I stream, I'm gonna try to put on the same exact effort. I'm gonna give everything for real. Yeah, shout out the mods. Hit the mod command. There's an actual mod command, Jazzy.
It
Somebody
is.
geek. Yeah, there's a mod command here. Yeah, exclamation point mods. Somebody hit it. There we go. Boom. Yeah. There we go. That was all my mods.
Man, you got 5 mods.
Bro, you got like the same amount.
She.
You got me, Betty, Geek, Frenchie. Who else?
Justin,
Justin.
Kobe,
Oh, that's more than me already. So what you talking about?
Justin, Kobe. I just got rid of like 3 mods. So
Oh, okay. We had another question up at the top. It was Sensei Cell, when we playing Warzone.
bro, we can pull that shit up next week.
Oh, there we go.
Actually, the sale tomorrow. I get my PlayStation down that shit up there. I download it up there because I kind of want to stream Warzone one of these days too. So
Oh my
I'll
God.
put it up there. Trying to be different, bro. Y'all can see how trash I am at Warzone.
Chelsea, the COD queen herself, has asked when we playing COD Mobile.
Oh hell no, Chelsea.
God damn, Chelsea.
Hell no. No. I take that back. So, because I know you can actually add controllers to these damn phones.
Yeah.
So
Blue
once I
stack that
get one of
shit.
those, I can blue stack it.
Blue stack that shit, bro. Cheat,
Good
nigga.
talk, Chelsea. Yeah.
All
Good
right.
talk.
And we had another question from Mish. How does one get a follow back on Twitter from the Flash season?
You follow me on Twitter?
Oop. Oop. Yikes.
Bruh. I don't be look, all right, so I
He
have
famous, y'all. Y'all know how he is. He famous.
I have one of the Twitters that actually show you how many mentions you got. I have 147 mentions right now.
I'm not that popping, bro. I get like one a day.
And no, it's still the argument with JCap. Mish, what's your name up there? Oh, let me check.
It's the same thing, bro.
What is it?
Dopest artiste, the same thing in the chat, bro.
All right, let me look this shit up.
This man terrible. See what it's like dealing with famous people?
Stop it.
Hey, can someone shoot Woods in the knee one more time?
Oh shit. Okay, I got you. Bam.
Y'all know
There you go.
y'all know I like even numbers. I said 3, so yeah, shoot him one more time.
There you go, Mish. I got you.
Oh damn, 31. All right, shoot him one more time for 32. Thank you. Thanks, Frank.
If you follow her, it's gonna be filth.
Yes, Mish is definitely S tier, which I was supposed to do it last night. Well, I was supposed to do it Thursday doing the whatchamacallit. Nah, because fuck Reggie Miller.
Do any of you follow Pink? Because I don't think any of y'all is touching Pink on Twitter, as far as with filth.
That's a fair assessment. We're gonna do the tier list. We're gonna do the nasty tier list again. We're gonna do that shit at some point. We're gonna pull up a chart and we're gonna crack that shit out.
Just as long as Frenchie is in S plus tier. Leisha too. I don't remember what Leisha said that day, but definitely her too.
Yeah, it's quite a bit of y'all that's some goddamn heathens, and y'all need to be sprinkled with holy water. But I say that as we wind down this portion, because I know you're a busy man, Flash. You got to go tend to the boo thing.
I don't. I mean, but I can.
Yo, she gonna whip your ass, bro. She gonna beat you the fuck up.
She
With the
can't
love. Chelsea, you're
Can't be
definitely
me.
a heathen. I don't even know you that well, and I already know you're a heathen. Vlad, do you
Oh,
have
yeah.
any questions or anything for me? I would say.
Um, that's a good question. Let me think of one. I know I can think of a good question. What's a good question? Like a super duperty good question. A superty duperty good question. Okay, let's go with this one. Let's start with this one.
Okay.
What is your goals on Twitch? What is the end game for you?
Oh shit, bro. Have bread, bro. Get this money. Have excellent era out there. Put on my friends that are talented, whether they stream or not. Like if they have some kind of art to offer. Quote, cough, cough. Mish, because Mish got her own command. Hit your command, Mish. Q. Anybody else that's talented with things that they do, you know, help put them on or help my friends. No, Mish, you know it's you and your sister.
Me's got a sister too.
Yeah, Mish got a sister. Her sister drew me. Oh, it's Mish K. I said cat because you made me change it. There we go. Boom. Yeah, Mish got a sister. That is her and her sister Instagram. I'm gonna hit my starting screen real quick. So the actual banner itself was made by Mish and her sister Kay. She drew the character of me with the sword. So they tag teamed it and put this work together for me. So I'm forever thankful. And they did it in a timely fashion too. Like it was done in like within a week, and like even after revisions and changes and stuff like that, like they worked with me. They were incredible. So like I had to support when I saw how talented they were, and I was looking for not necessarily a rebrand, but like just more branding, you know. So, but yeah, that's the goal, bro. Put the people on, game with the homies. You know, I do okay for myself in my day job, but you know, we still on this platform to get paid.
It's the way I thought that was a baseball bat.
So geek, it is a baseball bat, but it's the pommel is a baseball bat. The top of it is a sword. The part I'm holding is a baseball bat to represent when I would play MLB.
Can
So
can we can we just can we get Cardi out of here just for like 5 seconds?
no, I'm not getting angry text messages. No sir.
Just block her for like I do that every now
No,
and then. I just block Gee for like 10 minutes, and then she
no.
come back refreshed.
I'm good, bro. I'm okay. I'm all right. So,
Okay, so we got the end game. We got the goal. What's in store for you coming up next outside of Excellent Era?
outside of Esner.
Hmm.
So my birthday is on a Sunday, June 20th.
Okay.
There will be a
Sunday
birthday
vibes.
stream. So that stream may not be quote unquote squad Sunday, it'll just be like birthday stream. Yes, Dio, this Saturday coming up, me and Ninja Deuce are hosting a Guilty Gear Strive tournament.
Guilty Gear Tournament.
Yes, which I already know who I'm sending y'all to when the stream is over because this individual donated a nice amount for our prize pool. So I'm gonna show him a little bit of love and tell him that I thank him and appreciate him for his support. But yes, this Saturday, Guilty Gear Strive tournament. Me and Ninja Deuce are hosting it. It'll be two tournaments, one on PlayStation, one on PC. That would be the PlayStation is in the morning, and that would be on Deuce's stream. The PC stream is going to be on my stream that evening. I believe it's like 6 or something like that. I gotta double check the times, but I'll plug the times again tomorrow. If y'all have enjoyed this Cocktails with Corey, more of these streams, more nasty hour streams. Just trying to keep it fresh, keep it new outside of just gaming. And
Make 'em nasty like they used to.
they don't make them nasty like they used to, bro. Yeah, that's basically it. Expect a whole bunch of Guilty Gear stream. I'm probably gonna be playing Guilty Gear if it's not a nasty hour or a cocktail with Corey stream. So I'm still gonna
When we
sprinkle
getting the
in.
gospel nasty hours, bro?
So we gonna do that. Probably like I'm gonna have to work on that one. Yeah. Thank you, French. Those are the times for the tournament this Saturday coming up. Betty! Oh shit! I got a famous person on my camera! Oh shit!
Bye.
Okay, Foxy Mama! That's my friend, y'all. I got on her hat! Oh shit! Hey Flash, you gonna meet me tonight? Yeah! That's my nigga! That's my
Wakanda
nigga!
forever.
We made it, y'all. We got Betty on my stream.
Oh man.
My nigga
Yep.
Flash going big. And he started. Hey, I started looking your ass, bro. Hey, we here, bro. That's why Flash my motherfucking nigga, bro. Full life, bro.
Yes, Mish. Absolutely.
But yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, and I guess I'll say this. I'll announce it here. I'm competing in Evo this year. Evo is 100% online, and I gotta look up the exact dates. It's in August, so I'll be playing Street Fighter, Guilty Gear, and Mortal Kombat. So I will be streaming my runs there. So that's what's next for me.
Betty looking to fuck good. Bring it back.
That's on flat. That ain't on me. Like,
Shakisha, come here.
ooh.
They don't want me. No, they want more of you. They don't want me.
Flash said he love it when you call him bunny nose.
No.
It's hot.
There you go.
Hello.
Hey, Betty.
Hi, Corey. You so loud.
I know. Betty, when you gonna be my guest?
I can't put that on over this hair.
He said, "When are you gonna be his guest?"
Oh, you gotta ask me.
Oh, all right, y'all. Y'all heard it here first. I'm gonna work with Betty because she a busy woman and she's so famous. We're gonna get her on the episode because she actually drink.
Yeah.
Unlike Flash.
You just asked me. Okay, I'm gonna go take this off now. It's hot.
Later, Betty.
Bye.
Move, dog.
All right, y'all heard it here first, y'all. We're gonna get Betty on the episode of Cocktails with Corey.
Huh?
I posted got 1,000 views in 5 minutes.
Wish I could get 1,000 views in 5 minutes.
Shut up.
All right.
But yeah. All right. Any other questions for me, Flash? Because I got a couple more for you.
Now you can go ahead. I can think of some questions.
All right. What by the end of 2021, what are we looking at for Flash season? Are we looking at partner status? Are we looking at Flash competing? Are we looking at Flash taking a step? What are we looking at for Flash?
I'm never going back to competing.
Okay.
That's I can't see myself going back to competing because I have other things that I want to focus on. And when, of course, I can say, because you've been in tournament settings, you have to literally focus on that thing in order to compete at a high level. And I just wouldn't be able to give it the time. So it wouldn't be any competing. It's more or less trying to, as far as content creating, I don't know, it's just going to be a lot of different stuff. Like I can literally, I was speaking about this on Twitter. It's just, I feel like I'm leaving the realm of just strictly shooters and becoming more of a variety streamer.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the sky's really the limit with that. I mean, outside of that, as far as anything else, is more or less just studying to get certifications and other things. But yeah, it's gonna be a busy. It's gonna be a busy year. Definitely gonna be busy.
Busy, yeah. All right. Last question I got for Flash. You are, if you are right now, you had 0 followers, 0 subs, 0 viewers. It's your very first stream, right? We have people here in this stream that has never been to a Flash season stream. Tell the people why they should come to a Flash season stream.
Damn, I didn't expect this was a good one. It's almost like an interview question right here. To be honest with you, I wouldn't even give you a reason to come to a Flash season stream. I can say, as far as an entertainment value, because I'm overly goofy at certain points of everything, but I'm just there to try to entertain. If it's to a point where you need to just vent, we can do a vent thing. It's mostly about the viewer. So if you're looking to have fun, interact with some people and just shoot the shit, that's the stream to come to. Now, if you want to get into some real live gangster shit and shoot people,
Real motherfucking.
I'm with that shit too.
Shit get real motherfucking authentic.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right.
Authentication is sometimes needed.
I'm gonna say this live here on air. Flash, like a brother to me. Granted, I ain't known you that long. You have done a lot for me. You have supported me. You have been there for me.
Wait.
From the beginning of my Twitch. No, you've been there. You know what? I'm gonna mute.
Turn this damn video.
I'm just gonna fucking mute you. Hold on, bro. you have been there for me from basically the relaunching of my Twitch career. And I just want to say, bro, I love you and I appreciate you. And I'm glad to be on this excellent era journey with you. And I already know the shit we got coming. The shit they ain't ready for. It's finna be insane. Like, I know this. They don't know, bruh. They don't fucking know. They think they know, but they got no idea. This is true life. Excellent era finna take over the motherfucking world.
Nah, don't fucking unmute me now. I heard the mouse click. I heard the mouse click, nigga. Fuck that. Nope.
We got one last question from Mish, so that way you can suck the tears up. Flash, would you ever be a commentator for competitions professionally?
Fuck yes. Damn, that was a little aggressive. I'm sorry. Yes.
I wanted Flash to commentate the Apex tournament, but he didn't want to do it. He wanted to be Mr. Spooky and be in the background.
That wasn't necessarily the reason.
Nah, he want to be spooky.
No,
It's spooky
no.
season. He want to be spooky season.
No, don't let Corey lie to y'all. So what happened was Corey and Robbie was supposed to, because I was gonna do a Smash tournament, and they were supposed to do commentating with that, because when we was playing the shit, they have good synergy together. I don't know what happened at that point in time where Robbie looked like a deer caught in headlights. You're still my brother. Don't just. But yeah, I'm definitely going to. I'm pretty sure our next tournament is going to be Knockout City, and I'm absolutely going to be commentating on that one. So,
And I might actually be playing in that one.
that's why I be commentating on my own shit. Like when I be playing, I be commentating what I be doing.
But yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun shit too.
Y'all, that's it for episode 1 of Cocktails with Corey. I'm your host, Corey Bliss. This is the one and only Flash season. The one and only. If you are not following Flash, be sure to be following him. Huge thank you to everybody that came through and showed massive amounts of support for the raids, the subs, the follows, just hanging out, the adding to the content by asking the questions. I will see y'all tomorrow per usual for a Squad Sunday stream. It'll be featuring me, Flash, as well as the one and only Master Slayer. She's going to be kicking it with us tomorrow, her famous self, which we're going to get her on episode 2. If y'all enjoy,
absolutely famous.
Massey is super famous. So if y'all enjoy this first episode and want to see more content like this, please let me know. We'll keep it in rotation. I already have an idea on who my next guest is going to be. I'm not going to say it because I need to lock in a date with them on when they're available. But this will be a Saturday thing. This will be a Saturday type of stream situation. So I may be back in a little bit later. I might do like a night stream or just playing some shit. I don't know. But if I don't see y'all tonight, I will see y'all tomorrow, 4:30 Eastern Standard Time. Flash, anything you want to say to the peoples?
Yeah, there's something I would like to say to people. Don't get discouraged about anything. If there's some shit that you were passionate about and you really want to do it, just go for it. Discouragement is something that's going to hold you back from a lot of shit when you can be like one of the best that ever do it. So just whatever you're doing, just make sure you go through the process, do your homework on everything, and just fuck shit up.
Y'all heard it here first. All right, y'all. I'm outie. Love y'all. Excellent era finna take it to the motherfucking world. And I'm going to send y'all the boss to show him a lot of love. He donated a lot of money to the prize pool for this Saturday coming up. So hit the raid command for me, Jazzy. If y'all need me, y'all know where to find me. And I'm outie.
People, let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit
Oh, shit.
Oh, damn. That's what boxer look like?
Yeah.
How much you donate?